Welcome back after the weekend. So how was your weekend? What did you guys do on Saturday and Sunday? Did I not show up on Saturday? I did. I remember. I did. Yesterday, it never occurred to me that I have to make a video. Quite strange is that. Probably I wanted a break. See, I've told you many times it's not easy to make a video. I have no themes at all. And the thing is that I never take a pen and a notepad and just write it down. If I'd done that, it would have been different. Okay? So today, look at my hair. I wanted to show you how much of gray I have now and how good it looks. Can you see the gray? If I go to the sun, probably you'll see it more. I'll take you there after a while. Okay, so what are we going to talk today? Today, Monday is always my favorite day. Of course, Sunday is also my favorite, but Monday is more favorite in the sense it's a different kind of favorite because it's a productive day and you get over the laziness which you usually feel during the weekends, right? So, but today, I don't know, I was kind of feeling lethargic from morning. It was like whatever I'm trying to do, my eyes are just closing. Sometimes it happens, so does it happen with you? Especially if you are sitting somewhere and working, it so happens that some days you kind of feel that you don't have the mental energy which you require or which you usually provide to the work that you take up. So as I said one day in one of the previous videos, what we can do to get over that kind of lethargy is to add some momentum to your activities, to move around probably and do some work, other work than that just sitting there and try to cope with it. Unless you have a deadline, you have to submit something, then you are helpless. But if it's not so, if you have the privilege of just moving around, if you are permitted to do that, probably you should just get up from there and walk around. And that's what I tried now, and it is kind of better. I don't know why I was feeling so lethargic from morning. I'm trying to type something and browse for something, and but the thing is my eyes are so heavy and I'm like feeling kind of sleepy. So it is not something that you should ever say on Mondays, but it was so today. Okay, so instead of just sitting there and try to cope with that, I just got up and did some other tasks which anyway I had to finish after the chamber hours. So that work is over now and I'm feeling pretty much better now. So I thought I would just finish the video as well, and then let's see what happens. Okay, so tell me about some days when you feel slightly lethargic for no reason at all. You are not sick, you don't have any kind of ailments at all, you slept well at night, you did your morning work as well, you also had your breakfast, and how come you are feeling slightly lethargic? So today you can see I won a shirt. This shirt is pretty old. I bought this shirt long ago when I was working in a school in Gulf. That means I bought this in 2011. Okay, but it still fits me. And down I wore a jeans which is again I bought in 2016, very old. So I just decided I have very few pairs of pants because I don't know, they are very comfortable and I never invested on many at all. Not that I don't like, I like to have all the colors. So suddenly it occurred to me that I have to just use these so that I can buy new ones probably in the coming month or so. So you can see more of my shirts and tops as well now. In 2023, that could be. You've seen enough of Indian wears, right? So let us wear something that is, see, this kind of blue I like. I also like the light blue jeans. In fact, I like so many colors. Brown, I love brown and a lot of them. I like variety of jeans and also different kinds of it. See the gray, it actually looks nice. So if I come usual like the tied up in the usual way, you will not be able to see how it looks, okay, how much of gray it is. So that's the reason I tied it like this. I hardly do this because I get some kind of discomfort because of this hairstyle. So that's what I have worn today. I like this kind of shirts, but I have hardly ever found it in India. This is a nice material as well. This is a cotton khadi kind of material, and it fits very, very comfortably. Okay, so that's about it. So tell me about your Monday. What is your Monday mood? Long gone are the times when people said it's about Monday blues, and then just they have a hard time dealing with it because it's Monday and they don't know how to handle the sudden change after your weekend. Because if you had a very nice time during the weekend, it so happens that you have a hard time handling the productivity that you are supposed to put into the day that is Monday. So you kind of feel unprepared to face it probably, and then Monday just shows up. Obviously there's no other way. You can't escape Mondays, right? So you say it is Monday blues, but for me it's the other way around. I love Mondays as well. Even when I was working, I loved Mondays. It's a part of life, right? You cannot always be lethargic. But how do you deal with this kind of lethargy which just shows up for no reason at all on some days? And so does it occur to you, and how do you handle that? That's a question. And also tell me what you did during the weekends, this weekend. And now you have a long weekdays ahead of us, which means we have so much of time to do so many things, so much of time to show up, to speak about, and things like that. Okay, so no worries, I will show up every day. Even if I don't have anything much to say, definitely I will show up so that you people don't feel bored without seeing me. That's the whole intention. Do you ever miss people? I mean, I do miss so many people. The regular vlogs which I keep watching. There are some other videos. It's people who show up usually on the reels as well. And some of them, if they don't show up, I do feel I miss them. So is it like that? So yesterday I never missed making a video, but today I did miss it, and there was no way I could just keep away without making a video. And the entire week I'll just show up so that you people know that everybody goes through everything. It's not like you are the only one. Many times we feel we are the only one. Look at the change of shade in my hair. Till here it's kind of gray now, and beyond that it is still black. I can hear a woodpecker in that coconut tree. You know what are woodpeckers? Have you ever seen? They make a loud noise, like a hammer hitting a nail. They make quite some noise, and they just sit there on the coconut tree and keep hitting with their beak to the trunk of the tree. And that noise, you can hear it from a distance. And if you look at it, it's a small bird, but then the bird is all the time engaged in making holes to the trunks, okay, of the tree. And I don't know what they do later to that. I've seen that, and I can see it from here now, and it is making a lot of noise. Woodpecker. Oh my god, that reminds me, there was a time when I was so crazy about birds. If you remember, I even started a folder, and I'd also subscribe to Indian birds. And now I have other priorities, and I've stopped looking at it. So have you ever seen a woodpecker? How does it look? And what do you find strange about that bird if you have seen it? And just taking your attention from one aspect to another. Okay, that is how we do when you're taking classes for small children. And if you're not a subject teacher like how I used to be, it's very interesting. You have so much of freedom. I used to believe that, being an activity teacher, there I worked as an activity teacher. In fact, there was the post which was vacant for me. If I just had two options, either you take up as a librarian or activity teacher. So I chose activity because of various reasons. And so I thought, this is so much fun because you can do anything you want. You just have to keep the children engaged. And you also have all the aids there, educational toys and all the stuff there. And then you have your own creativity as well. You can use it and keep the children engaged. It's not going to be a big deal. But then you realize that the amount of students you had to keep engaged, and the classes that you have, it's not easy at all to keep them engaged, even if you have the freedom of not having to take any theory classes. It's not easy at all. So what I usually did when I was an activity teacher with children is to take their attention all the time from one thing to another. Basically, when they enter the classrooms, as they come with a lot of stuff in their head, in their mind. They're so distracted for things, and they're there, and you have a duty to just allow them some time to relax and settle where they are. And mind you that you just have around 30 minutes, that's it. So in that 30 minutes you have to engage, you have to let them relax and bring them to this present moment, and then as well give something to them to enrich their knowledge or their mind, or whatever you call it. They have to feel good, and they also have to learn something being in that 25 minutes which you have. What I usually tried with these students is to take their attention from one thing and send it to another. It's like have their attention and take it to one thing, take it to another thing. It just goes like that. And if you succeed, some days you succeed, some days you fail. And if you succeed, they feel good about it, and you basically feel good about it, that you have done some justice to what you are doing there. If you are able to take their attention from one thing, something that is relevant, and something that imparts some kind of thinking in them, that's it. It's not knowledge, it's thinking. You want to make them think, that's all. So basically, in that activity class, when they came, what I tried is to, maybe the other teachers are as well doing it in their own subjects, but for me, I had no subjects at all, so it was fun. I had the freedom, and I could just make them think, that's it. So when you make others think, it's something good. It's much better than telling them directly so and so and so and so. Just make them think. So that is what I'm trying to do here as well. From one aspect to another, I'm just taking your attention, and so that you have more things to think about. So now I just took you to the woodpecker, because I can see the woodpecker even now. It's just pegging those holes into that coconut tree, and I can hear it. It's so far. I don't know if I turn the camera whether I can show it, but it's pretty at a distance, and still standing here I can hear the sound. I thought it's a carpenter there, but it's not a carpenter, it's a woodpecker. So that's about Monday. So I hope you have a good Monday, and take care of your health, stay fit mentally and physically, and let's keep in touch every day. Okay? And I'll be back tomorrow with something more interesting. Maybe I could just try taking a notepad and a pen and write down what I'm going to speak about tomorrow, maybe. Okay, and do let me know about my hair, how it looks, how much of gray can you see there. If I go there in the sunlight, probably you can see it's a lot of gray, lots and lots till this length. It's all gray, and I feel it suits. So what do you feel? Okay, do let me know. And that's a reason I never color my hair.